Why, hello there, criminals and cannibals alike. Shams Nelson here
And Jordan Blyer.
from Fantastic Anatomy. And in this episode of Mugshot Mondays, the first episode, I have some very heavy news to lay on Jordan. So, are you ready, Jordan?
I'm ready. Let's hear it.
All right, man. You see, the Queen's messenger came by and delivered some fateful news. You see the great evil dragon in the region? You know the one, right?
Oh, I know the one.
Yeah, he's pretty famous. He's demanded a gross Orc Totemist to consume as a sacrifice. And
That sounds like Trogdor. I mean, let's be honest.
Trogdor the Burninator. Burninating all the peasants. Yeah, no. It does sound like Trogdor. It's actually Trogdor's cousin, Frognor.
Frognor. Gotcha.
The Icenator. He's an ice dragon. So anyway, that aside, Frognor the Icenator demands a worthy sacrifice. And he demands a gross Orc Totemist. So we have two candidates. Right? And we're going to need your help as the audience, as the villagers of this fateful town, to help us decide which was the grosser orcer totemist est of the two, because we want to give him the highest quality, make sure he's not upset. All right?
Yeah.
Can you help me out?
We need everyone to help us out.
We need everyone. We need every last peasant, every last lowly being in the realm. You know, we're high officials, so obviously they need us.
I mean, I'm a bishop.
You're a bishop. I'm a prince, which is just one small level below prince. And so yeah, we're gonna get started. You're gonna watching us create these sketches, because you know they're like, what are they like? What is it called when those prisoners draw stuff, or when you draw? You know what I'm talking about?
I guess it's just called like a police sketch, right? Yeah.
Police sketch, that's it. We have done 2 police sketches of these totemists so that you guys can get a good idea about them, and then you can decide which one shall be eaten by Frognor the Icenator. Okay? So let's just check our mics.
Let's jump
They're
in.
still functioning, and let's jump right in. Oh, so did you use the Fantastic Anatomy method to draw your gross Orc Totemist?
A little bit, yeah.
A little
I kind
bit?
of just,
okay, cool.
Yeah, I made some shapes, like skull shapes, and then went from there.
All right. I started off, I wanted to give this orc, usually I don't put a chin on the orcs, so I want to give this orc a chin.
Oh, okay.
And, let's see how that looks. And I also gave him a large forehead.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed.
Right? Usually you don't give them you give them a small one because they're like not intelligent is the idea. But
yeah.
This guy's a little smarter than the average orc. He's like the Yogi Bear.
You definitely went a
orc
little
world.
more stylized than I did.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay. Yours is going to be like photorealistic?
I wouldn't say it's photorealistic, but you definitely have, like, I guess, a little bit more of a cartoon look to yours.
Yeah, I'm always more cartoony. So this is his totem mask.
Okay,
and
I was getting confused on what was going on. I thought you started in the drawing.
No, see, now it's wrapping around his head. No, see, he's got a totem mask, and he draws upon the spirit, the totem spirits, you know, to power his magic.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the idea. But you're gonna find out that
that's cool. I wish I thought of the mask idea.
Yeah, man, he's got to have a mask, and he's got to have all sorts. He has all sorts of totemic relics to help him channel his power. So this guy, I'll let it be a big reveal, because his name will give away his most powerful totem. But let's look at some of the totems he's got here. What totems are you seeing so far?
Well, I definitely see like a snake and a pig in the mask.
Definitely the pig totem is a powerful. I'm not sure what powers it gives him, but he definitely channels the pig. And the snake, you'll see where the snake's actually going to turn into
unicorn earring.
a snake owl. For now, he has a unicorn earring totem, but it actually, you'll see, it actually becomes a unicow, a unicow.
Oh, okay.
Which is the unicorn the unicorn version of a cow, of course. I don't know if I had to say that, but
no, I
so
didn't
he has
know
the
that,
unicow.
Actually.
He's got the pig. You didn't know that. Well, we learn something new every day. So you got the unicow and you got the pig, and then you've got the owl snake. All right.
Owl snake.
But his most powerful totem didn't appear to me until I started doing the coloring stage. And I'm not sure. Let's see if can you guess? Can you guess what the most powerful totem is? You'll never guess.
Is it the unicow? I mean...
No, that's probably his second most powerful.
Okay.
So what do you think the powers of the unicow totem grant him? This is good. We need to develop each of his powers.
Oh man, you went way more in depth than I did.
Yeah, no, I go deep with this stuff. I'm for real. But wait, look. First off, I'll give you an idea. The what's it called? See how also that the thing looks kind of like a sandwich, a cookie sandwich. His pig totem.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see that. I
thought that was nice because it's, and it gives him the power to eat his enemies. That's his primary form of melee combat. He just eats you while he just jumps on you and starts eating you.
So instead of clobbering time, he says it's slobbering time.
It's slobbering time. Oh, glorious. That's his catchphrase.
That's perfect.
It's slobbering time, and it goes well with
and he wears the mask on his ear. I just noticed that.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it wraps around it because I was like, his ears can't be like all uncomfortable, so he has this part carved out.
You gave him like real thick, meaty ears too.
Oh yeah, man. Is that not orc like? Do orcs not?
No, it is. I guess when I draw an ear, I just kind of like make it like paper thin. For no reason. It's just like that's how I draw it.
I like my meaty ears. I don't know why. I guess it's a cartoony thing. It feels like you can really grab them.
No, I like that. That's why I pointed that out. And if
you cut out, like sometimes I like to cut out a little chunk, like it got sliced or bit, and then you really it feels like a chunk just got feels really chunky. Oh look, so he's got like a little bit of hair bouncing out on each side. It's like yin and yang. Thought that was cute. I didn't mean to do that, but then I was like, all right. At first, I thought his goatee got singed in battle, but okay, wait. So I want to develop his powers, his different totem powers. So he eats people. That's his. So what do you think the snake owl does? I don't really know what the snake owl's totemic power would be.
Maybe it makes him like a snake owl.
Like it's wise,
I think it would be like
devious.
Sneaky, maybe. Definitely devious.
It's on his forehead. So it's like a mind power. It makes him extremely capable of deceiving people and makes him more like, deceptive and all that stuff. What is that? How does that sound? That sounds pretty cool.
I think that, because he's so gross. I mean, he has no charisma to begin with, so this gives him a charisma boost.
Exactly. Perfect. Oh, we got to make his stats. Oh, we got to make the stats of both of these guys so that people can use these NPCs in their campaigns. That's our next step. So there'll be a link for that in the description if you guys want. Oh, and did you notice he's wearing spaghetti straps?
No, I didn't. He's wearing spaghetti straps.
This is an important detail, bro. This is an important detail. So I'm going to start expounding on it. You'll see the color scheme. So his most powerful totem, can you guess what it is now? Before I reveal it, you get one guess.
I get one guess?
Yeah, based on the colors.
Based on the colors?
That's a big clue, yeah. Some of the weird colors you're seeing here.
There's not that many weird colors, right?
The pink and the yellow, man.
Pink and the yellow. What's pink and yellow?
What is pink and yellow?
Oh, I don't know.
What is pink and yellow? Oh, see, it's a unicow now.
Oh, there it is. It all comes together.
It is the Barbie totem. So you see, his name is actually his name is Barbie Boy. And Barbie boy, which of course means servant of the berserker warrior.
Of course.
In Orcish, okay? Boy is servant, and then bar is like barbarian. That's where they get the common word barbarian from, bar, which is an orc word. And then B is warrior, so Barbie is barbarian warrior or savage,
Wonderful,
reckless warrior. And then boy is servant, and it's a self-imposed title. So he, in one of his spells, he was transported into the future, and there was some kind of Barbie parade going on, and he saw Barbie as a conquering hero. Because only time you ever have parades in the fantasy world of D&D like that, on that scale, is when you've like conquered a land. So he was like, who is this great warrior? And it was Barbie. And of course that meant raging warrior in his language. And he was like, she is the raging warrior. Like, I must capture her power. So he has, like, you don't see it here, but he has a staff with a Barbie on it. And he uses it to channel the power of the raging warrior Barbie. And I'm not really sure what that power is. Oh, and the pink dye, by the way, see how he's like drooling a little pink dye and it's all on his lips and stuff?
Yeah.
He chews it. It's like a plant, and he chews it and uses that to dye his, his stuff. But it's also like a wild hallucinogenic, like trips you out. So
that's why his eyes are like extremely high.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done for, man. He's absolutely done for. So yeah, so that's why I wear spaghetti straps too. He also grabbed a shirt.
Oh man, you're gonna have to help me fill out my background because I did not go in depth like that.
Wait, real quick though, what is the uni? What is it called? So Barbie boy, serving the berserker. Level 12 Orc Totemist.
Oh, he's level 12 already? Dang.
Yeah, man. Look at him. I mean, look how many totems he's got. You probably only get one every like 2 or 3 levels. Anyways, so there's a little bit of, we got a couple seconds before we get into yours. Oh!
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, what is this hideous?
So I got a couple reference images here.
Yeah, I tried not to look, but I did have to catch a peek because I edited this video together.
Yeah.
But I also saw that you had you had more than one, and then it's pretty. These are good skulls. I like the way you start with the shapes. Especially because the shapes have a 3D feel when you do the eye line on a curve.
Yeah. I mean, most of what I draw are a bunch of skulls in my sketchbook, so I got rather good at that, I guess.
Do you have any tips? Like, what would you...
What are some honestly,
tips
my biggest tip would just be to look at a skull and see how it works. I can't really...
But, like, here, like... You're, like, doing them in perspective or something, it seems.
I don't think I'm doing... It's, like, straight on. I don't think there's any perspective involved, really. It
looks like you're looking slightly up. Oh, okay. Now that you've turned it, it looks a little more straight on. Maybe it's just that curvy line on the brow. But that's sick, dude. I like this skull so far.
Yeah, I basically just went in with a bunch of different shapes and kind of picked my favorites. I did a couple just on the side, just getting a couple ideas out.
I just saw that Asian guy's mouth, man.
Yeah, I didn't portray it enough. I looked at it, I took a glance at it, but I kind of just put it there in case I wanted to look at it.
Kind of horrible.
But yeah, I like the idea of these like teeth coming out, and I just looked for something online, and this crazy that picture is real gross.
Wait, what did you search? What did you search to find those?
I don't even know. I can't remember.
Okay. I have no idea what I would search to find that.
I probably just looked up like gross teeth.
What did you think a totemist was? Because that's like, I looked it up too, and it's only in like one supplementary manual 3.5 edition that wasn't very popular.
I read into it a little bit, but I definitely took liberties with it. I didn't give him multiple totems. I gave him one totem, and that would be the roper.
The roper?
Yeah.
What's that?
The thing off to the side there, on the top left. You don't really see it that much, but it's like a...
His eye? The thing, the like bulge on his eye?
No. The in the reference image is there.
Oh, because the totem is a creature. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So how did you incorporate that?
So my thought was you can kind of become in tune with a creature of some sort, and he became obsessed with just this one creature he could turn into, this roper, and it fused with him. And you can see I'm going into another one. I wasn't digging that one that much, so I was working between the two of them. I gave like a long head and a wide head.
So what I think is kind of cool is that you're using the same details. Like you're like, okay, I got the eye and then the puffy eye, or the like, you know, like the one eye covered up.
Yeah, that was
And
a
the
thing
mouth.
I had in my head that I wanted to just have in there.
No, but it's super interesting because then you have different, what's it called? Like different skulls, but the same exact features.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it's cool. Oh, dude, they look like brothers. They should be brothers.
I didn't even think of
Oh,
that.
and they have opposite eyes. That's kind of crazy. With like one eye, you know, like the left and the right, they're opposite the one that's covered up.
Yeah.
Can we work that in somehow?
They might be brothers.
They're brothers, man. Either that or they're.
Well, I named him
they're lovers.
Muckjaw. I write it in there at the end.
Muckjaw.
Muckjaw.
You named them Muckjaw. Okay, so their name is Muckjaw.
Together.
Collective.
I guess together.
Is one of them Muck and one of them Jaw, or do they just share a name?
Oh no, one is Muck and one is Jaw.
Okay, which one's Muck and which one's
Obviously,
Jaw?
the one on the right is Jaw.
Yeah, clearly. All right, so we're looking at Muck over here.
Muck and Jaw.
And then we got a Jaw. I like how you use the pink on the what's it called, on the bulge. It makes it really like it's like
it's supposed
full
to be
of
like
fluids.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a boil or some
Yeah,
some
like
sort of
it's like hella alive. It's not just like a callus. It's like hella gross.
Yeah, I just try to think
nice.
of what's gross, and the thing that's gross to me is just like red infections and things like that. So I didn't dwell on that too much.
And that makes sense.
I just put a little bit of red in there.
What do Muck and Jaw like what do they do for a living? Oh, okay, so here's the displacer things, right?
Yeah, well, I messed with the tentacle for like that 1 second, and then I was like, nah, I'm not digging it.
So what do they do for a living? Like, what's their...
Well, I imagine they grew up in like a swamp, and they sort of were blessed with this ability.
Wait, how did they disturb the peace?
Disturb the peace? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know about that?
Yeah, I want to know all about the details.
Well, obviously, they're all being loners in the swamp.
Okay.
And they run into a cave with this roper, and they become obsessed with these ropers.
Okay.
And through their totem powers, they fuse with the roper they can turn into these gross orcs.
Okay.
And
I'm pretty sure there's an X-rated anime that follows that exact plot.
Oh, really?
Let's keep going. I don't know. It's like, never mind. Go on.
So this is kind of what I need your help with. Is I knew in my head they came to town, right? And they honestly they probably just wanted to buy some supplies or something like that, and then they were arrested just because of the pure grossness.
Hideous.
Yes.
Yeah. It's clear injustice.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, it's profiling, it's discrimination. And I'm of the thought that, well, does the displacer beast or whatever, that roper thing, does it have to die? Like, can they still be living with it? Like, can it be like a sitcom where they all three of them live in a cave together and there's these funny little antics? Like, oh, one of them got arrested today. Oh, let's go get him. And then the roper beast actually has like a nice personality. He's a funny guy, but people don't really appreciate that about him, except for, you know, Muck and Jaw, of course.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously a sitcom, right?
Yeah, this is obviously what you were thinking when you designed these characters. Yeah. I know that's obvious, but I thought maybe a few of our viewers, maybe if they're non-native English speakers, wouldn't catch that subtlety. So I'm just letting you know, like, just letting people know.
I kept mine way more rough than yours. You said rough sketch, so I kept it rough.
Yeah, I got kind of into it. Oh, and then we got to show Jaw, so I'm gonna edit that in afterwards because we gotta represent both of these fellas.
We will have
and
to.
They're really beautiful. They're lovely creatures. So Muck and Jaw go together as one. I don't know why. I guess if we send one of them off to face Frognor, the other one's just gonna go with him, or can it be a three-way? Can we have a three-way tie? Do we have to send both?
I think it's like as a package. Muck and Jaw sort of don't leave each other's side.
Don't leave each other's side. Okay, so you guys have a choice. You gotta one of these guys, or one or two of these guys is gonna die. All right, and it's a glorious death. Let's not beat around the bush here, right?
It's very glorious.
Like, It's glorious and it's honorable. All right, so we're not like trying to say like let's throw away the trash. No, we want the finest specimen of the grossest. Like I said, the grossest, the totemistest, and the orkiest. Those are the three. So you got to choose one of these, or no, either Muckjaw or Barbie. And go into the link in the description, and there's gonna be like a quiz. No, what is it called? A survey for all the townspeople. And just click that survey and let us know.
It's gonna be a real hard challenge to pick, but we promise they'll die honorably.
They'll die so honorably, you won't even believe it. All right? And on that note, I'd like to say... Oh, do you have a sign-off, Jordan? I'll let you do your sign-off first.
I don't have a sign-off.
You don't have a sign-off?
What would
Amateur hour. Amateur hour.
NOOB.
Jordan's going to start his own channel, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay? It might be called Sketch Dungeon. Pardon me. Sorry about that.
It might be, yes.
It might be, but no, we're not. So anyways, keep an eye out, and he'll have his sign out ready by then. But for now, peace, God bless, and stay fantastic, everyone.
Frognor.